I'm back, and I'm gonna be naming my top 5 dips that I like. And today I'm dipping on some Stoker Straight. And the reason I'm back is because I did have a YouTube channel, but I deleted it because school was coming back, and I really just didn't have time to really edit or anything. But I did create one yesterday, but I didn't know, and I edited the whole thing, and then I went and it said I didn't have enough storage to send it to YouTube. So I was like, damn, and it messed it up because it wouldn't let me because I deleted the video and my recently deleted and everything. So I really couldn't. So I was like, dang, I'll just make one tomorrow. It kind of pissed me off. Be naming our 5 dips. The 5 is Grizzly Wintergreen. It used to be my second favorite, but I started dipping Stoker Straight, and I really liked it, but it got a little too expensive, and I got it in habits when I need a lot. Mainly because when I work, I just hate not having a dip. So that's why I dip a lot. That's why I dip a lot when I work and stuff. And I just started dipping Stoker Straight, and I dipped Grizzly Wintergreen. I was like, dang, I don't like this stuff, but I like it a little bit, I guess. And then I switched to Grizzly Wintergreen last summer because Copenhagen's like really expensive. And I just went to Grizzly Wintergreen, but now, as I said, I like Stoker Straight now. The 4 will be Kodiak Wintergreen. No, actually, that's like my number 1. So I just told y'all my number 1, I guess. Well, number 1 is Kodiak and Stoker Straight, I guess, because I really do like Stoker Straight. Like, it's really cheap. You can buy the tubs, and it's only like I think it's $13.49 for like a whole tub, and it lasts me, my dad, and my brother like a whole week. And he buys us the whole tub like every week because I buy some every once in a while, but yeah. 4 will have to be Grizzly Straight. The Grizzly Straight, the reason it's my number 4, not like my number 1, is because the flavor don't last as long as Stoker Straight. And the thing I do like about it is Stoker has like a lot of stems in their dip, so I like it and all, but it just don't have no flavor and doesn't last long. And that's my paper. And because I did start a video, but I couldn't remember all that, so I was like, yeah, I guess I'll just restart and just have a piece of paper. Well, yeah, Grizzly Straight. I'll dip if I don't have nothing, but other than that, if I have something else, then I'll dip it, unless it's like Grizzly Wintergreen or something. But number 3 will have to be Stoker's Wintergreen. Stoker's Wintergreen, my dad threw me a can the other day, and he said, do you want this? And I said, yeah, because I thought it was going to be Stoker Straight, because I didn't have much more dip. I only had like one more pinch in the can, so I was like, yeah, hell, I want it. And so he threw it to me, and I didn't notice it was wintergreen. And I got to the shop messing around because my grandpa told me to put those cables back on his 1971 Cheyenne, because it has like something making the battery go dead, because we already had to put like 3 batteries in it. The 3rd one we have in it now, well, the one that came with it didn't really have any problem. That lasted pretty long, but number 2, it just didn't last long. It's like a really expensive battery. And so we just took it back maybe like a year later, because we barely drive the old truck. And like I said, we barely drive it. And like when we try to get in it, crank it won't crank because it has like battery problems. And we got some new heads terminals to go on the fucking metal things that go in terminals. I can't remember that. But anyway, we did that, and then we tried to put on that, and that bolt that screws in the side of the battery, it wouldn't go in because we had too much stuff on there. So we just took it off and put it in that other thing, and then we put both of them in fit. But we take it off when we stop using it because we don't have. I mean, I guess my grandpa doesn't want to go spend another $300 on a battery, so. And let's get back to, I don't know what I was going with this. I thought I was naming my 5 favorite dips. Stuck wintergreen. Well, anyways, I got to the shop, and it was wintergreen. When I put it in my mouth, I was like, and I was shit, pretty good. And then I looked at the can, and I was like, Stoker's wintergreen, that's some good shit. Because I really don't like grizzly wintergreen. I mean, I'll dip it, but I really just hate it. I don't hate it. I mean, if I have just that, I'll dip it. But number 2 would be Copenhagen Straight. Copenhagen Straight used to be like my everyday dip, but when I switched back to it, but I just couldn't afford it, you know, man. Like, I mean, I go to the store a lot, but I just didn't have the money to buy it every day, damn. And when I get off school, I like to ride the four-wheeler and do something, put me a dip in, ride, and do anything like that. But, Copenhagen Straight, I like it, but when I put a Stoker Straight in, man, it just makes it all good again, you know? And, Stoker Straight's like best. It lasts long. I had this dip in for a good while, and so I favorite too, you know what I mean? And one is Kodiak Wintergreen. Kodiak's like fucking $6 a can. I definitely can't afford that. I mean, in my whole almost 2 years of dipping, I've got 2 cans of wintergreen. I mean, yeah, Kodiak wintergreen. Mainly because when it was mud bogging, my buddy had some money, and my sister was going to the store, and he's like, "Damn, can you get us a thing of Copenhagen Straight?" And he said, "What do y'all want?" I said, Kodiak wintergreen, because I really like it. I always wanted to try it, and that's the first time I tried it, and I liked it. I kept the can, you know, from dip tower, and it's some good stuff. And Stoker Straight, my dad, we never tried Stokers, and that's when I like started dipping, is when my dad started buying. Well, I dipped before that, but I like Stokers, and it's like really cheap. So I was like, man, I'm just gonna start dipping this because I have a dip every day. I have like a whole can. I don't have to worry about running out. And it's some just good stuff, man. And then spring's coming up, man. I'm gonna tell my dad to get like 2 tubs Friday. And I just like Stoker Straight. Now I guess we're done with this. I guess I'll take my key out of there. Wanted just the key to the four-wheeler shop. Mine engages mine and my brother's own shop. And you know there's crackheads around here, so I'll be like, look at that brand new four-wheeler. I want that sucker. And then that's why I lock it up. I know you can get a pair of bolt cutters, but it's like the four-wheeler shop, like, I know y'all think it's a little weird, but the whole house, and then we got a basement, and then right beside the basement is that little room, and we made it our four-wheeler shop. We just pull it in there, lock her up, and if you open those doors but if you got a pair of bolt cutters and cut that lock, then you're gonna hear, my grandparents gonna hear it. Because my grandma, you can literally like tiptoe to her room and she'll wake up, I swear. And I'll be like, man, I'm like, sometimes my niece will start screaming. I don't even wake up. Me and Gage are the only ones in the house that don't wake up. We're deep sleepers, man. I could not hear people like that. But she would, but I just like to take extra precautions. So if someone does try to steal it, they get away. And most of the time it has mud on the brakes, so it squeaks. And don't say your four-wheeler goes through mud and doesn't squeak, because when it dries, like when you let it sit and then you try to drive it, it like squeaks. And I recently put new brake pads on the front of the four-wheeler, and the back one, I don't really use the back brake because it locks up. Like, you'll be going down a hill and you'll just press it and it'll just lock up, and it makes me mad, so I just use this brake right here. Damn, forgot where I was going with this too. But this is my top favorite dips, and I see a truck going by, and I don't think it's supposed to be on this road, but I don't think it's supposed to be going on this road. It's like way up there though, but I can see because it's my field, and you can, like, where we bush hogged it with the tractor, you can see all kinds of cars. And that's why I put brake pads, because if you have a four-wheeler, then you know if you go mud bogging a lot, because that horse farm guy, I don't know why, he's fucking mental in the head or something, and he decided to dig a hole for his horses or some shit. I guess he didn't want to go get a fucking hydrant or some shit and water him out of that, but I guess he just wanted to be a dickhead because we wanted to buy this land, but we wouldn't let him. And that was before we got this four-wheeler and the new tractor, and so I guess he just dug it. I don't think he meant anything by it, but it's really making rust like really bad. And like right over there is like a big thing of mud. And I'm like, why? Why you want to? I mean, I try to make stuff fantastic, and like I try to make stuff fun in the field, but you know you just can't because you like spin. You know, I mean sometimes I like to dirt fly up. Yeah, dirt, not mud. And I like to see mud fly up every once in a while, but not every time you go through that way. But in the summertime, I'm gonna get some like 2 bags of cement, put it in that rut, and then put dirt all over it, and then get the tractor and full and run over it to compress it down a lot. Because in summer and springtime it don't rain much here, and it dries up. If you didn't hook a fucking water hose or something to it, because it's like it hasn't rained in like almost a week, and I guess like that's what I'm doing. In the wintertime, it like rains a lot, and I don't think he has a water hose hooked up to it, because I think that'd be a little too expensive for a water bill. So I'll catch you next time on the RNA.